I'm sorry, but I'm really frustrated. I'm not surprised, I'm just frustrated, and what I'm about to say is probably going to get me in a little bit of trouble. I have been waiting and just watching to see what the reaction for Apex Legends is going to be. This game came out of nowhere due to the contentious relationship with EA and the publisher, and so Respawn had the brilliant idea of just to show them the game. I think what this ends up showing and proving to us is that it doesn't really matter. If it's a bad game, it's EA's fault, but if it's a good game, we're just gonna forget about it. And forget about the fact that this game has loot boxes. That in and of itself, for me, is the most disappointing thing to see in a game in 2019 and even earlier, even in 2018. Now, I've been waiting to see what the outrage is gonna be. Here's an EA game, here they're trying to steal your money. And at most, all I could find out that in Clean Princess Gaming's latest video talking about, well, basically gushing about Apex Legends, at 12 minutes into the video, he sits down and says, hey, this has loot boxes, but it's the best way they could ever implement them. I think as gaming culture goes, we either need to decide, are we in or are we out with loot boxes? There's this middle ground that we're going to praise or at least somewhat just say that it's okay to do them if the game is good. I just don't think that helps us out. I think that defeats us. I think that sets us back. Now, what is this and how does this relate to Anthem? Anthem has been getting nothing but hate under the guise of EA sucks, this is going to be awful, they're just going to try to steal your money. And then they come out with this free-to-play game with loot boxes, again, and it's, what? Where's the outrage? Where's the outrage over this simple fact? If this game had sucked, if the gameplay had sucked, absolutely, you're gonna see it all over the internet. But it doesn't. The gameplay is phenomenal, and you might not be in Battle Royale, but the thing I'm constantly seeing about this Battle Royale game is that people who say, you know what, I'm not really into Battle Royale, but they keep playing this game over and over and over again. I think to me, this just underscores any kind of fight that we are making. I think the narrative here is that as long as the game sucks, we can rally against EA. They are the enemy. They are the people who are hurting the game industry. And I'm not a fan of what EA does at its core. And yet I still feel like I have to come in and speak about this like I'm some kind of apologist. Like, okay guys, EA might not be that bad. No. I just think it gives us a short attention span. I think Respawn had the right idea. Don't give people enough ammo. Don't feed this narrative. This is something that's going technically against Anthem. Just yesterday I saw a tweet from SkillUp saying, where's the pricing model? What is it gonna take to grind? Because they can't seem to get over this with Anthem. And we're gonna know what that looks like here in just a few days, here on the 15th when it goes into early access. Guys, I am so freaking frustrated. I am so beyond all what I would just consider to be this fake outrage surrounding it, because if all it takes is a good game for people to say, oh, okay, not a problem, then that just serves the narrative that any game that we haven't played and we're just trying to hype up the term that EA is going to ruin it, that EA is this bad guy, that, oh no, watch out for Anthem. That all now, I think every video that was made about that just seems like junk to me. And that's just where I'm coming from. Oh my gosh, I waited for a few days. Like I was like, okay, cool. Like Apex Legends comes out. Let's give it a shot. Let's play it. Let's see how it plays. Let's see how it feels. And initially, like, I'm blown away. Like, I love the aesthetics. I love the Titanfall universe. This is all good. Oh wait, this is an EA game. Wait a minute. Like, am I supposed to be upset about this? Am I supposed to be, like, angry about this? The war to get EA shut down lost this week. If you were in the camp that you want EA to go away, they literally just did nothing, showed up with a great game, and the conversation against them died. Now, maybe you don't feel that way. Maybe you're still fighting the good fight, and I applaud you for that. I think it's important that as gamers that you stand for what you believe in, and I encourage that. I applaud that. I'm not going to be with you in trying to shut down EA. I think there's a better way we can go about it with changing the narrative, but that's just where I'm coming from. We might not ever see eye to eye on that subject. We might not be able to come together in terms of a generalized purpose and goal, but I think essentially the core of it, at the end of the day, we're both trying to achieve the same goal. I don't know if you're going to see it my way, but that's okay. That's what this, I don't need you to see it my way. I want us to have that discussion. I want us to talk about what can we do as gamers. But the point being is that they just showed up, Respawn did, and released an amazing game with loot boxes, which sucks. It sucks, guys. Like, ah. I want them to take that out. I want them to change that up. I want to see a better model, and I think we will. I think with the fact that EA's had some big defeats across the pond, that we're going to start to see changes. I think obviously this was in development for a while and they had this plan, so it probably will take a little bit to change, and who knows, maybe they'll never change it, but they'll have that blending of the system outright. But I'm curious as to your thoughts. Does a good game completely change the outlook? I'm sure that you're going to say, yeah, EA still sucks, but are you still going to say, well, I'm not going to play that game? You don't have to spend money on the game. That's the free-to-play models. There are going to be people that probably are going to spend a lot of money on this. And based off of what they've shown us with the loot boxes, showing percentages, I don't think this is them going above and beyond. I don't think this is Respawn going above and beyond. This is them responding to the law or being ahead of the law. We've already seen these kind of changes in loot boxes on mobile phones, giving people the odds so they know what they're getting into. And the rating on this shows simulated gambling. Again, I would not recommend this for kids whatsoever. I do not like loot boxes. I do not think they're good for gaming and gaming culture. But they also then have the fear of missing out. I talked all about this in, is Apex Legends good for kids? Is it safe for kids? And I said, and I came to the conclusion, no. I don't personally have issues with violence, but that is just where I fall, and that's why, again, it's just my opinion on this. But again, I just, oh gosh, guys, like, where? Why? Why aren't people, you know, just ripping this game a new one? And the reason they're not ripping this game a new one, a reason why you're not seeing this kind of outrage is because people love this game. And there's not going to be anybody coming out and saying, you know, going against that groupthink, going against the echo chamber, going against gaming as a whole, because it's not going to generate views. It's not going to essentially win you any gaming credit. It's not going to further your channel, your cause, or what have you. Now, the questions that lead into this is like, what does this mean for Anthem? What is this going to mean for the overall? Like, if Anthem is a great game, obviously we're going to see lots of people saying that they were wrong about Anthem, that, oh my gosh, like they did it right. Still the question is always going to be like, but can EA mess this up? This is a games as a service. Why haven't we heard that question about Apex Legends? Why haven't we heard, well, maybe EA is going to screw this up? Because obviously their stock just took a huge hit, right? Like, they're going to have to make up that money somehow. They're going to have to change the narrative with this, like, this incredible game. Like, I am blown away. If I was going to review Apex Legends from a gameplay perspective alone, you cut out the loot boxes, and I was like, this is what I would want in a Battle Royale game. This is what I would say is a perfect version of a Battle Royale game. I've really, really been blown away by it. I'm a fan of Battle Royale. I'm just not a good Battle Royale player. Let's just be real on this. But it's still a fun game to get in with a squad of your friends or to go in with randos and just have fun. The ping system is freaking genius, guys. Freaking genius here. Because, and beyond that, the Anthem devs are already talking about, wow, how can we put this in our game? Where's the outrage? Are you still upset about EA? Is this change any narrative? I doubt it, because it doesn't change the narrative and the nature behind EA for me. But it just tells me that all it takes is a good game. And we've always known that. We've always known that all it takes is a good game. I hope Anthem is another good game, because I'm curious as to see where we go on YouTube, where the conversation shifts, where the outrage goes. What are we going to be outraged about next? Because outrage is the best driver of growth on this platform. If you want to be a huge YouTuber, find a voice and just be mad about something. I think that seems to be the formula. Who knows if that's going to change? Who knows if the algorithm is going to shift on it? But guys, I am frustrated and I am really disappointed. And at the end of the day, I'm also not surprised. Is Apex Legends a really good game? Yes. Is Anthem? We don't know. We'll find out soon enough. Does the monetization concern me about Anthem? Absolutely not. I think the devs at BioWare have been straightforward and honest and, clear with us from the start. Does the monetization concern me in Apex? Absolutely. So why are we still worried about Anthem when we literally just got a game with loot boxes? I'd love to know your thoughts in the comments below. Am I right? Am I just wrong? Where do I fall in this narrative? I want to know. Sound off. Let's have that conversation. Anyway, guys, for Work to Game, my name's Bryan. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you have a phenomenal day. And I'll see you in my next video, I guess, if people still... Oh, gosh. All right, I'm just going to end it. Peace out. Love you. Bye. Hey, it's me. It's been a while since I talked to you guys directly this way, but don't tell anybody. We've got even more epic content planned for this channel. The response has been incredible. We hope to see you. If you're new, hit subscribe, leave us a comment. I'd like to talk to you more about video games. I can't seem to speak my language. All right.